Hey friends, I thought I would hop on because today I'm doing a little bit of a different routine. I decided to work out, but then I'm going out afterwards and I didn't want to have to completely redo my makeup. Like I definitely need to touch it up, but like my eyes are basically done. I'm just going to touch them up, and like most of my foundation is still on besides just wear and tear from the day and working out. I got a little sweaty. So I want to just show you kind of like, what am I doing? Now, what do I do? Some of the products that I use. So I'm dressed for the night. I'm going out, and my hair is wet. And so it's kind of all tangly right now. And so I really like this detangle brush. And I just run it through. It's really like flexible. And I know some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised at how flexible it is. But honestly, I feel like that's the reason why it detangles so nicely. But yeah, I decided to work out, but then I was like, I don't really want to have to redo my makeup for the day completely. But I still wanted my makeup done for going out with a friend tonight. We're going to go grab some pizza. So I thought this was perfect. I'll show you what I do with my hair too. I wanted to wash it because it kind of got sweaty. But sometimes I have people ask me, like, what do you do for your hair? And honestly, for over a year now, I don't blow dry my hair very often. And I honestly, like, was never a person who, like, air dried my hair. If I did, it was like air drying, like, in a pony. But now I actually air dry my hair down most of the time. And I've, like, learned to, like, embrace it, I guess. But it's because of this. I love it because when it's drying, I don't feel like it's as frizzy as like when it just air dries normally. So this is our Heavenly Hair Gloss, and I do 5 pumps. This is probably like my third or fourth bottle. I've gone through so much. And then I just turn my hair upside down and put it all over. I don't put a lot in like the roots part. I'm working it in the part like that would normally get frizzy. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. But I just kind of, can you see? Oh my goodness, let me move this. I just grab my hair and put it all over just to kind of evenly distribute it all. And then I run it through. Now you could brush it out. I kind of scrunch it because I know it's gonna like kind of keep a little bit more volume in my hair when I do that. And then I just run my hands through it throughout the morning. I'm like a hair toucher, so I don't know if that's everyone, but that's how I also let it help get dried. But I'll just go out like this. Like, I think it looks nice, and then it will dry throughout the night. It smells so good, hence the name Heavenly Hair Gloss. But it's not like heavy. I don't feel it in my hair. It just really helps to kind of just keep it nice and shiny and dries really nice without looking like frizzy and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to take you over to my makeup area, and I'm going to show you like what we're working with, because this is not like the best lighting. So if you guys are here, say hi. If you're watching this in replay, of course, say hi as well. I'd love to know if you caught my video. Okay, here we go. I'm sitting at my makeup vanity now. So as you can see, like, I still have a lot of my eyeshadow. My mascara is all there. I have like, this area has kind of worn off from the day. This area, it's because at work, I'm working with an intern currently. And a lot of times when I'm like just sitting around, I'm like this, I like touch my chin a lot. And so I'm always like rubbing my makeup off right there, always. But I also, have my jewelry I need to put on too. I've got some time. So whenever I do my makeup, I always have been starting with this ever since I got it. When was this? Like in this fall when I went to Tennessee. But you just get in there. It's our lip balm. It has like a little bit of a scent. Hi, Mary. How are you? I haven't talked to you forever. I sent you an email today. Did you see it? Hello, everyone. Is everyone getting off of work right now? Maybe this is a really good time to go live. Like, I rarely go live at this hour, but so I always start out with my makeup. before doing my makeup with that lip balm because it just really moisturizes my thing. If you're just hopping on, so I just got out of the shower. I worked out, but I did not wipe my face off. So this is like my makeup from today, since this morning at 6 and working out. And so I just don't want to have to redo it. So I'm going to show you kind of how I do that so I can still look good for like going out tonight with my friend. So I am going to use something that we have discontinued. Unfortunately, I'm sure you can find something similar to it on the market, but they're I don't remember what we call them. They're some sort of sheets, but they're like oil control sheets, shine papers. That's what it was. But I really liked this for when I'm after a whole day of wearing makeup and then I just want to touch up. So before I like start touching up my makeup, I like to put this on my face, mainly in that T-zone, especially after working out. It got greasy, it got sweaty. This isn't going to take all of my makeup off, but it is going to take away any of that additional shine and oil. So I'm not like putting makeup on top of that because why do that, right? Okay, so you can see like it picked up some of like just the oils and stuff. It's gross, but I do like to do that first just so I'm not mixing it all in with the rest of my makeup. Okay, secondly, after I get kind of all of that stuff off my face, then I like to, so before I normally do my makeup, I like to add moisture to my face. I use moisturizer. But because I already have some makeup on my face, I don't want to just go in with moisturizer because it's just going to move all of that foundation around that it's already on there. And then I'm like starting back at square one. So the perfect thing, I actually am opening a new one of these. I just ran out of my first bottle ever of this. This is our Plush Prep Mist, okay? And so this is actually great. So I use it to prep my face normally, but it's actually really good to use throughout the day just to like liven up your face. Adds caffeine. It has good products in there. But this will add some moisture to my face, okay? I think I'm going to actually spritz it on. I was grabbing my Perfector sponge. It's not wet, but that's okay. I just don't want to spray it onto my eyes and like ruin anything. So I'm just going to spritz it. Oh my gosh, I sprayed it at myself. I'm just going to spritz a bunch on here and just like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to spray my face. I think that'll be fine. I'll just stay away from my eyes. Okay. This is just going to like kind of reliven my skin and make sure it's moisturized before I put more makeup on. But this is good kind of to use before, during, after, any time with your makeup. It's really good stuff. Okay, so let's go in. We're going to kind of do like a reverse order so that I'm not going to build up so many layers on my face since I do already have makeup on. I'm actually going to start with my contour and my bronzer. Let's do, oh, you guys, I have to show this. Did I come live yet to show you guys this? I've been posting videos of our new palette. Starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. We have this new palette 6 coming out. It's all one layer and you're going to be able to fit 6 of your full tins in here. Like this has been the only palette I've been using besides like eyeshadows. It's so good. So I'm going to show off a little bit of this, but we have 2 designs. If you're not a pink gal, if you're more of like a moody gray tone, grayscale, that kind of thing, black and white pictures, there's also one called Soft Focus. So for contour, I don't think I'm going to do contour. Let's just go in with bronzer. Let's keep it easy. So I have bronzer right in here. Bella bronzer, of course. Just going to go in. And I'll have to show you a couple of these new colors too. You guys, okay, tell me, have I already been live with those new products? I really just can't remember. So I'm going to go in with bronzer. And you can see I'm already going over some of those areas that the makeup has come off already. So I'm not going to have to go in with like my regular foundation. So it'll be like one less layer of makeup. So I am going to get my bronzer on there, just to add a little bit more dimension, a little more sun-kissed glow, which I'm not getting these days, right? A little bit here and a little bit down here. I did wash my neck, I believe, so I don't probably have any bronzer down there. Bella bronzer lives on my neck, guys. Anyone else? I'm always like, bronze it up. There we go. Okay. So that already is like giving me shape. I love it. Hello, hello, everybody. See more people joining. Okay. Let me get this sleep out of my eye. Eye boogies. What do you guys call it? Sleep? Why do we call it sleep? Why is that? I grew up calling it sleep, but honestly, I kind of call them like eye boogers now because like what else are they? Okay, so once we have that bronzer on, then I'm going to go into my main, I'm going to do my color correcting just on like where I have redness. So I use Hazel. You guys, Hazel is such a good color correcting shade for redness. You guys, if you've been here long enough, you know what my redness is like. It's a struggle sometimes to keep redness covered and without like caking it on, but like look at that already. It's like it's looking good. And then I'm just going to go in back in my main shade and I'm just going to hit kind of that beard area just a little bit. I don't think I need too much, but just a little bit to kind of even this out. But do you see how I kind of just kept it all one layer? And then maybe a little bit up there. Let me get a closer look. I think that looks good. And you can even go in with the smaller one. This is the Pilot brush, you guys. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to show you why it's so special in like a moment when I do my eyes, okay? I'm not going to do much with my eye. I'm just going to go in. Now, you don't even have to have a brightening shade to make it kind of like brighten underneath your eyes. Just go in with your regular highlight and like go in after the fact and just kind of tap it, tap it, tap it. And like, it almost seems like it's a brightening shade without being a brightening shade. Because I'm not someone who goes in and brightens my under eye. I don't do a lot of color correcting or anything with that. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think my foundation looks great. I'm good. So now let's do our lip and cheek. So we do have 2 new colors coming out, so I want to show them off today. These are the 2 new colors. They're semi-gloss, which means I was like, they're not glossy, they're not matte. I was like, is that too basic? So it's not a matte finish. There is a little bit of a sheen to them and like transparency with them, but they're not glossy, so they're not going to be that really thick, shiny sort of feel. Okay, so this is Pink Flamingo. Sorry, I'm still learning. And this is Iman. That's not right. It's spelled like Iman. That's how you say it. Iman. I think, is Iman like a famous model? I don't know. I don't know if that's who it's like, if it's named after that. Pink Flamingo. I mean, it's pink and it's a flamingo, right? I'm going to go in and show you. Let's actually swatch it. This is Iman. Isn't that pretty? It's not like super glossy, but you can see it's a little bit of a sheen. You don't have to be scared of like how dark it is in there. And then, of course, there's still like silky smooth, like all of our other cream products. And then here's Pink Flamingo. Do you see how like that's not as scary? You guys, don't be scared by this. I promise you it is not as scary as it seems because look, it has a little bit of that sheen, okay? Let's do like little ombre effect on my, I'm going to wipe this off so I don't get it all over my shirt. Let's do a little ombre effect for my lips, not my lips, my blush. Let's go in with Iman and do, let's do darker on the top. So I'm going to do 2 there. Doing the ombre effect is kind of fun. If you have a dark and a light color, just play with it. And then I'm going to go in with Pink Flamingo and just do like more on the apples of my cheek. Okay, let's see. I haven't done this before. Let's check it out. What brush should I use? I feel like this brush, maybe I need to clean it first. Okay, the magic of the brush cleanser. Look how bad this is. I don't want to like show you the wrong color. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Some people are hopping on. I haven't talked to for a while. So glad you guys are hopping on. We are right now. I'm cleaning my brush. I think I must be running low. Not a lot's coming out. We are mixing 2 of our new shades that are coming out tomorrow. I should say, you guys, if you want a reminder, if you're watching this tonight before Friday, 11 a.m., comment reminder, and I'll get a reminder sent out to you that they are releasing. There's also a Valentine's promo. Okay, that's looking better. I could do another layer of this because it's like kind of stained, but that's okay. There's a promo starting too. So if you need to get refills or you want to try some of these new products like this beauty, you guys, I'm so glad there's a pink one finally. It's a good time to do it because then you're going to get a free Dahlia lip and cheek if you spend over $60. So I'm just going to tap this out and see how this looks. Oh, that's pretty. It's pretty together. Okay, let's tap it out. I'm going to start with the lighter color and then bring it back into Iman. You guys, I can't say that name. Can I just call it Iman? That's how it's spelled. Iman. Okay. What do we think of that? I really like those two colors mixed together. You guys, and I like love my blush, so I'd probably go a little heavier than you would, but it's okay. Let's do a little bit of illuminator. I like using the back side of this shape brush and going in and just hitting that cheekbone there. Do you see how the light just hits it? So good. This is Nova Illuminator, I believe. And if you really want it to sparkle more, like be glittery, I would just use one of our powder or shimmery eyeshadows, but there's that. Okay, let's talk about eyeshadows quick. So I used 2 shades. I got something. Oh, lips. Ah, just kidding. Should we mix those 2 together too? And like, look at it. My lips just feel so ready. Like now that I started with that lip balm, it feels so good. Okay, so I'm going to start with Iman and just do one little like blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can see how light and subtle that color can be. So pretty. Now let's build it up and you can see that you can make it darker. It reminds me more of a wine color. You could even use our pencils and line this too for like a little more definition. That's Iman. Isn't she pretty? And then let's just do like a little bit of a, I thought I got my hair. Nope, it's in my mouth. Let's do like a little bit of an ombre here too and just put this pink right in the center. Ooh, I'm liking that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Would you wear these colors? Give me a red heart if you would wear Iman, and give me a pink heart if you'd wear pink flamingo, and then give me both if you'd wear them both. I'm really liking them both together. Okay, I said I'm going to show you the magic of this Pilot brush when it comes to eyes. So it's called the Pilot brush. This is our original OG 3D brush, but it comes apart and you have eyeshadow brushes inside. So you can do all the things with just this one brush. And I was just watching this training about color matching. I need my eyeshadows. And she was like, I never recommend just one brush. I don't believe that you can do your makeup like with just one brush. And this was an artist. And she's like, I just don't feel like I'm not comfortable telling my customers that you can just do it with one brush because like, this is so big. And like, okay, you guys, I do with one brush, but that's if I'm not doing like eyeshadows, right? Honestly, no. If I would say you need like an eyeshadow brush and for small, big, right? And so I was like, so true. But look at now you buy one brush and you have it all. It's so magical. Brianne, you would wear both. They're so pretty. I'm really, the more I've been wearing them this week, I've really been falling in love with it. Just watching the time. So I just used 2 colors. I used pomegranate. Now this is I believe it's a discontinued color. But that's okay. Like if you are like, I want a dark red, something like this, just comment that and just comment pomegranate and I'll find you like a dupe of it. Like we have other colors that would work. And so I'm just going to go in with the fluffy end and hit this outer corner because I'm just going to deepen it because I'm just going over where I already did this morning. I'm just deepening it. So I did like that outer corner and then I brought it up in that crease and into that brow bone. Do you see how that just added a little bit more dimension from like working out and getting sweaty and stuff and just wear and tear of the day? It kind of faded away a little bit. And so let's just fix it up. Plus this is a little bit more like going out. I feel like I have like a little bit of a rock chick vibe going on. If you watched my stories today, I had a red shirt on with this like lacy thing. I didn't know if I loved it because it wasn't like a oversized t-shirt where this shirt is like oversized or something like that. And so I decided to change, and I'm liking the oversized shirt with it better. Now I'm going to flip it over. This one's like a little bit more of a finer, denser side, and that's going to be my eyeliner tonight. If you like more of a defined like eyeliner, especially if you like this like kind of reddish color, I would highly suggest Mulberry. Mulberry pencil is beautiful, and it's going to give this same color, like a reddish color. It's so pretty. I used it as a liner. I don't know if I have a picture of that anymore, but I can look. Okay, so I just deepened that, and now let's just go in with a little bit more of that pretty shimmer. So this is Soulmate. We do have Soulmate, so you can get her. Soulmate's never going away, honestly, because it's so loved. Like, everybody loves Soulmate. Just an extra little pop than like what I had, because it's an evening out. I want to be fancy. This shimmer is just so fine and so iridescent. It's just beautiful. And just use your finger and kind of brush it in and marry it in with those dark colors. Isn't that pretty? Just 2 colors. I love it. Those are such beautiful pink colors. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do anything with my lashes. I think they held up pretty well. Am I missing anything? Oh, jewelry. I said jewelry. Oh, you guys check these out. I found these at Hot Topic when my kids always go to Hot Topic. And I really, if you know me, I really like unique jewelry. I want even clothes. I like things that are unique and that are going to catch people's attention. I like fashion, and I want people to go, ooh, that's different. Well, these are different. These are my earrings. They are cherries, and they go with my shirt. Let me show you. Aren't they adorable? I think these are so much fun. I wore these to work this last week because I haven't been interpreting that much with my intern. I'm mostly sitting back and like just helping her if she doesn't know something or giving her tips and tricks. And so I'm sitting back, taking notes, observing, right? And so, but there was one class that I was like, I need to interpret it. And so I get up there and we're talking about the Revolutionary War. And I'm like this and this. And then I shook my head. I was doing negation. And I was like, no. And all of a sudden I could just hear the cherries. I almost said balls. I could hear the cherries go boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh gosh. I was like, maybe they're not the most interpreting friendly of earrings, but they're beautiful, aren't they? And then I have this necklace. I'm gonna try, I kind of want to have like, I don't get to wear like a bunch of jewelry and like I don't like when I'm working, so I'm gonna try to like zhuzh this up a little bit. I have someone I follow that she always has so many necklaces on, and it's so pretty, so I'm gonna try to do like a stack. So this one is like a little locket. I feel like maybe I should shorten this one even more. Anyone else have to like turn their necklace around so they can see what's going on? So I think that's like the tightest. I'm gonna go like, let's go here. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. Because I have a longer necklace that I'm gonna pair with it. And we're gonna see, you guys will have to let me know if you like it. Okay, this reminds me of like a bunch of like paper clips, but I thought this could be cute together. Let's try it. I bought it over a year ago probably, and I don't think I've ever worn it. Hi, Christy. Okay, what length do I want it longer? Do I want it like similar? Oh gosh. Sarah, are you on here? You need to help me. You're my jewelry person. Do I just keep it long like that? I feel like this needs to go up and just like, okay, turn around again. Let's tighten this bad boy. Let's like really tighten it. Let's see what that looks like. Does anyone else have like a jewelry lady, or like you have your hair lady, you have me, your makeup lady, right? We all have our, okay. I think I kind of like that with it's just like about the same. Okay. I keep getting texts come through. So if you were here, you saw me use the hair oil and you can see my hair's already starting to dry, but do you see how it's like not frizzy? It just is it is. It is what it is. And then my wave kind of just starts to calm down a little bit, but I think it looks nice. And then I just keep going back and forth. By doing that, that is how I get the body in my hair, and then flipping it back and forth while it's drying. That's how I get the body in my hair. Now I feel kind of like a rocker chick. You think longer, Brienne? I just saw your thing. You think longer. Like back where it was? You don't like this. Longer? You think so? Okay. Oh gosh, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to go with it. You're the only one that responded, so I trust you. Okay, let's just go back to the tightest. This one goes on, like I went on like that part. Here's the extender. Let's just go like this. Like this. I think like that. I think that will do. And then my cutest shoes, you guys, I'll show you in my stories, but my Michael Kors shoes that have hearts on them. So cute. I had someone comment on them today and I was like, they're so cute, aren't they? And they're like perfect time for Valentine's Day. So, okay. Thank you guys for hopping on with me. I apparently need to check my texts because I keep having a bunch come through, and I'm going to head out to dinner with my friend. I'm so excited. But let me know, you guys, if you have any questions. Again, let me comment. You think either way. Comment, remind if you want a reminder about tomorrow's new releases that are coming out. If you are a customer of mine, you'll be getting something. I will let you know. Dahlia, do I have Dahlia somewhere? Where is she? She will be the free gift with purchase. Wherever she is. That's not it. Well, I don't think I have her right now. I had her out. Here she is, Dahlia. That is a matte pink. So we had that pink with pink flamingo. Now this is matte. I think they're very similar in colors, but this is a matte. I did show a tip of matte pairing this with one of our gelatos. So pretty. So anyway, thanks. I'm so excited. It's nice just to get out with a girlfriend. We haven't seen each other for a while. We used to work together and now we never see each other. So thanks. Hi, Pamela. You'll have to rewind. Is that a thing? You can't rewind. When I post this, go back and rewatch. Have a good night, ladies.